Hey y'all, hey, it's Raw to the Bone. Happy Christmas Eve, y'all. I just jumped off the Coffee with Friends show. It's Monday through Friday at 8 a.m. And we talk about real topics. So today's topic was a light topic, and it's because it's Christmas Eve. I just thought I'd bring in this topic so that we can have some laughs, right? And so today's topic was, have you ever received a gift from your significant other that you were not pleased with? A gift that you didn't like, a gift that you thought didn't signify him knowing you at all or knowing what you're interested in? Well, I wanted to talk about it because with it being the day before Christmas, there's going to be some people that wake up tomorrow morning and get these gifts that they're not happy with. So how do you handle that, right? So the topic today on Coffee with Friends, some people said that they would just appreciate the gift and take it because, it's not necessarily about the gift. It's about, the fact that this person thought of you enough to go out and get you a gift. So you should be appreciative. And then there was some that said, nah, get me some of the things that you know that I'm interested in, some of the things that you've heard me say that I want, some of the things that I specifically asked you for. So me, myself, I answered the question based on, something that occurred with me in my first marriage, right? My ex-husband from my first marriage had given me a watch, and it was a Fendi watch. And I remember specifically asking him for a Gucci watch. Now, we were young. I was 26, 27 years old. And, that's not that young, right? But compared to me being 53 years old right now, that's young. So, I gave him back the Fendi watch, and I said, this is not what I asked for. I asked for a Gucci watch. And some people some people thought that was mean, right? But this is my point. And everyone is entitled to their opinion. And believe you me, I didn't deny the gift to be mean, but at times we have to ask ourselves, right? We know what we're worth. We know what we're bringing to the table. And if we ourselves, I know I'm a great gift giver. I pay attention. I listen to the needs of the other person, the things that they like, the things that they're interested in. And I make every effort. And I'm talking significant other. I'm not talking about your friends, your coworkers, your neighbors, or anything of that nature. I'm talking your significant other. Because I feel your significant other should know you, right? Should know you more than all these other people that I just mentioned, your neighbor, your coworker, whatever the case may be, right? And so I feel like if I'm a good gift giver and I think of your wants, your needs, your desires when I go and I get you a gift, you should think the same for me, right? And so I explained to some people who felt that I was being mean about that. I said, no. I always say you have to teach people how to treat you, right? And I'm not saying the watch that he got me was same price. So it wasn't about the money, right? It wasn't like I told him to take back a $200 watch and go get me a $2,000 watch. That was not the case. The watches were on same cost scale. So, it wasn't about the money, right? And that's why I was frustrated when I got the gift because I'm like, okay, it's the same money. Why couldn't you get the one that I specifically asked for, right? Listen, that's just a small scale of knowing what you want, asking for what you want, and being upfront with your significant other about the things that you want, because I hear people complain about the gifts or the non-gifts that they get or don't get from their significant others yearly, right? But why don't you step up and say you don't like it? That's a form of communication, right? We can't always expect our partners to always be in tune with us, right? So why not be honest and say, nah, that's not it. That's not it. See, as I get older, I'm becoming more and more honest with the way I express the things, that I want or that I don't want in my life. And this year, even my son, I gave my son a list. I said, if you don't give me anything on my list, don't give me anything, right? And that might sound mean, but I don't want him to waste his money on getting me things that I don't feel I'm going to want or need, right? And so I gave him a list, right? And I said, just get me what I want. I feel that as we get older, we become more in tune with the things that we want to receive. But I say, your significant other, you should not be afraid to say, you missed the mark on this gift. You should not be afraid to say that. But make sure you say it nicely, right? So that you don't offend anyone. But the other thing is I wanted to say that I do see people posting, I don't celebrate Christmas, I celebrate Kwanzaa, or whatever the case may be. And listen, I don't judge those who celebrate Christmas. I don't judge those who celebrate Kwanzaa. Whatever it is you celebrate, do it to the best of your ability. Enjoy yourselves, all right? And at the same time, try not to penalize those for thinking differently than you do, right? If you celebrate Kwanzaa and somebody else celebrates Christmas, don't make them feel bad about that, okay? Because this is how I feel about the holidays. I don't celebrate any of these holidays thinking about Columbus or the white Jesus, or all these things that, society, has attached to these holidays. I look at these holidays purely as time that people are off of work, off of school, and have the time to relax and enjoy and think and reflect and appreciate still being able to wake up and enjoy another day, right? And being able to spend quality time with your family and your friends. Okay, now this year is a little bit different. We're in the middle of a pandemic, so spending time with your family and friends is going to look a little bit different. But still, the time, the way we feel about this time of year, and the mere fact that, hell, we did go through a pandemic. So if we do still have our loved ones and we're healthy, that's all more reason to get together and be thankful for that, right? So don't be hard on each other about whether you celebrate Kwanzaa or whether you celebrate Christmas, because everyone is not celebrating these holidays with the Easter Bunny, Columbus, and white Jesus in mind, right? It's deeper for some people, right? It's not always about religion. So just remember that. Okay, and that's a word from Raw to the Bone. Again, enjoy your Christmas Eve. Be careful out there. Be safe. Social distance. No drinking and driving. And no smoking and choking. But I'm out. Gone for now, but not forever. Raw to the Bone.